You've seen it before. Your cat freezes, stares off into space, or runs for cover, and right after that, something happens. Maybe it's a loud noise or a power cut, or maybe nothing at all. Then we'll look at the science behind their super senses, and finally, what you should do when your cat senses something you can't. But before the disaster, cats were reported acting strangely, hiding, pacing, or making odd noises. Could they sense a disaster about to strike? Her cat, Oscar, a ginger tabby, was nowhere to be found. Ginger cat named Tara sniffed her owner's breath, finding tumors in its early stages. She reportedly spent her last days by his side, alerting him that he needed to visit the doctor. Later that night, he was found snuggled up with a resident who had passed away. This wasn't a one-off. Oscar was famed for spending his last moments with residents before they passed away. He was dubbed the Angel Cat. These waves move through the air at slower speeds, giving cats more time to react. Some believe cats have a sixth sense, but is there any truth to this? Plus, cats can detect changes in barometric pressure, helping them predict weather shifts. Cats can smell odors up to 14 times better than us. So it's not surprising they can detect subtle chemical cues signaling danger. A New Jersey family owes their lives to their cat, who led them outside seconds before their house exploded. Similarly, in Pennsylvania, a cat alerted its family to a stove fire, saving their lives. Today, we'll explore if cats can predict danger. Is it science or superstition? You decide. When someone with epilepsy is about to have a seizure, their breath and skin release unique compounds. Studies have shown that dogs can sniff out these odors, and it's likely cats can too. Some say it's because cats can detect a shift in our breathing or heartbeat when we re-near death. Now let's discuss the emotional aspect of their intuition. As we approach our mortal end, our anxiety levels rise. Suddenly, your cat jumps into your lap and purrs loudly. At first, you find it amusing, but then you realize your cat is trying to soothe you. They aren't judging you or adding to your frustration. Instead, they're trying to help. They pay attention to tone of voice, facial expressions, and even slight changes in body language. This helps them understand how we feel, enabling them to respond appropriately. Cats comfort us, noticing our distress and acting accordingly. This behavior could indicate that they've picked up on a change in the environment or energy that they find unsettling. However, if they're asleep and suddenly bolt upright with dilated pupils or flicking ears, it might be worth paying attention. First, we'll examine famous cases of cats sensing impending disaster. A puffed-up tail indicates that your cat feels threatened or is trying to appear larger to protect itself. Low growls are a sign of anxiety or fear. They sense your sadness and want to offer comfort. These behaviors might seem odd, but they're actually ways your cat shows empathy and care. While science can't confirm psychic abilities, it does offer some fascinating explanations. Pacing is a sign of anxiety or anticipation. Your cat might pace before a storm or earthquake because they sense a change in energy or sound. It might be a minor shift in the environment or even a subtle change in your mood. Their heightened senses and ability to read our emotions make them excellent intuitive guides. In 2011, a powerful earthquake struck Japan, killing over 15,000 people. So the next time your cat acts unusually, take a moment to observe their behavior. Fast forward to 2017. In the U.S. state of Delaware, a woman was enjoying her evening until she heard a crash. Understanding their signals is crucial for anticipating their needs or sensing potential danger. They're intuitive companions that enrich our lives in countless ways. Emma believes barley smelled chemicals released before her seizures. Many believed the cat sensed the child's impending death. However, the vet believes the cat simply responded to the boy's distressed state. The animals began to panic, while humans were completely unaware. Similarly, before Hurricane Katrina hit Louisiana, dogs and cats were reported restless, sensing the coming disaster. Cats can hear sounds at frequencies much lower than humans. For example, they can pick up infrasound. This is especially useful before earthquakes. Across the Atlantic, in the UK, another cat made headlines for similar reasons. After hearing these stories, you might think that cats have psychic abilities. Cats possess ultra-sensitive perception, including hearing, smell, and feeling vibrations. Let's start with their hearing. In 2010, researchers recorded infrasound during a magnitude 7.2 earthquake in China. But how exactly do they do this? Cats have a specialized inner ear structure, allowing them to perceive low-frequency sound waves we can't. Cats also have sensitive whiskers. Known as vibrissae, these modified hairs sense even the tiniest air movements. They can feel minute pressure changes, signaling a storm or earthquake. So while their sixth sense isn't magical, it's pretty amazing. Let's now talk about cats' exceptional sense of smell. For instance, they may sniff out underground gas leaks, keeping their humans safe. But it's not just external sense. Cats are attuned to changes in their owner's chemistry too. One woman, Emma Parsons from the UK, noticed her cat Barley would sit on her lap until her seizure ended. What about sensing death? Well, it's not uncommon for cats to spend their last moments with their owners. However, a more likely explanation is that they sense fear. In 2015, a cat in Australia became an overnight sensation for licking a toddler with a brain tumor. As we've seen, cats have heightened senses that help them navigate the world around them. Cats are incredibly attuned to their environment and the people around them. Imagine you're having a heated argument. Similarly, when you're deeply saddened, your cat might act unusually clingy. So while cats might not have a literal sixth sense, they do have remarkable instincts. Next, let's dive into how your cat warns you of danger. Cats communicate in subtle ways, using body language, vocalization, and scent. When your cat paces or suddenly hides, they might be trying to tell you something important. If your cat suddenly hides in a small, dark space, it might be seeking comfort or trying to avoid something. Cats are crepuscular, most active at dawn and dusk. Their sleep has been disturbed by a change in barometric pressure, a minor earthquake, or perhaps even a premonition of danger. If you notice your cat's tail puffed up or low growls, it could be a sign of distress. These vocalizations are usually a precursor to other warning signs such as pacing or hiding. In conclusion, while science can't prove a sixth sense in cats, their acute senses and intuition make them keen observers of their surroundings. In the case of earthquakes, storms, and even health issues, their reactions can serve as valuable early warnings for us. If your cat suddenly seems anxious or scared, try to identify the cause. Understanding your cat's behavior is key to meeting their needs and ensuring their well-being. They might be trying to tell you something important or sensing something you can't quite perceive yet. Remember, cats are more than just beloved pets. By tuning into their cues, we can better understand their needs and appreciate the unique bond we share. Now it's your turn. Have you ever experienced a cat sensing danger before it happened? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Also, remember to give this video a thumbs up for more fascinating content. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.